Good afternoon, DSC, and welcome to a very important grade 9 English lesson because today we'll be looking at our course culminating activity. This is your final assignment in the grade 9 English class. So if you did this and your other evaluation tasks, if you complete them properly, you'll get the grade 9 English credit. So good job, guys. Today, I really want you to pay attention to this because this is a skill that we are going to be practicing throughout high school English class, and that is essay writing. So I've given you guys a handout, and here it is, that describes what an essay is and how to write one. So all an essay is a series of paragraphs about a single topic. So you've written paragraphs about a certain topic, but for this activity, we're going to be writing a 5-paragraph essay about one topic. And that one topic is a book that you will read called Jimmy Comes Home. You may have already read this before. I'm not sure who has read what, but it's very popular. It's an excellent book, and it won't take too long to read either. So here's how we do today's assignment, or this assignment. First things first is watch this video. As usual, that's the first step. Next is, over the course of 3 days, and I've broken it down as to what you should read, but I do need you to read this book. So you just click on the link, and it's called Jimmy Comes Home. So the book looks like this. It is 83 pages, and it's the first book in the Green Star Lake series, which are very popular for people your age. But you need to read the book first in order to review it. Next, I'd like you to fill in the essay outline, and I'll show you how to do that. Then type a rough draft of your essay. So your essay will be in a document that looks like this. So you'll have your name here, the course code, my name, and the date. Your title, I've already given it to you. And then you want to start your first paragraph called your introduction right here. And then remember, a paragraph is a minimum of 5 sentences. So once you've written your introduction, you leave a space, press the tab key to create an indentation. This is unindented. Once you press tab, that just lets the reader know that you're talking about a new paragraph. And then this is where you'll write your essay. You'll do some editing, which is finding any spelling, grammar, punctuation errors. And then this, once it's complete, and I'll show you what a completed essay looks like, this is what you'll hand in. This is the only thing you need to hand in. All right, so here is the timeline. So these are the last 2 weeks of this course. The Monday and Tuesday of the second last week, you'll have to complete your short story independent study. This is the evaluation task of Unit 2. And then the rest of that week, I would like you to devote to reading that book. So approximately 30 pages a day, and it's a very fast read. So you'll be able to, we have 9 hours of class. You'll definitely be able to read the book in 9 hours. Day 6, that's the last Monday. I'd like you to complete the essay outline, and I'll show you what it is. An outline is basically like a map of what your essay should look like. And then the Tuesday, Wednesday, I want you to begin and finish writing your essay. So do 3 paragraphs one day, the remaining 2 paragraphs the other day. The second last day of class, I'd like you to proofread and edit your essay. So make any spelling or grammatical changes to make it look perfect. And then on your last day, I need this by noon. because afternoon I will be writing report cards. So if you hand it in on October 31st on Halloween, it's too late because the course will have been finished and report cards will have already been written. All right. So I have a sample 5-paragraph essay right here. This isn't about Jimmy Comes Home. This is just something that I found online, and I changed it up for us. This is an essay about cat ownership. So all the paragraphs are about why owning a cat is a good thing. Essays can be about any topic, but just remember they are a series of paragraphs about one topic. This topic is about cat ownership. Your topic, however, is going to be all about the story Jimmy Comes Home. Was it a good story or a bad story? That's for you to determine. Now you'll notice, so this first paragraph is your introduction. This is where you introduce your topic and what points you're going to make about it. Now, if you notice, there's this purple highlight right here. This is called a thesis. A thesis is what you're trying to prove to the readers. And what the writer of this essay is trying to prove is that, despite what dog lovers may believe, cats make excellent house pets. So all their sentences and all their words are trying to support that point that cats make excellent house pets. And the next sentence is they give 3 reasons, and I've color-coded them. They're good companions, they're civilized members of the household, and 3, they are easy to care for. So they gave 3 reasons right there. And you notice these 3 reasons are color-coded like the same following 3 paragraphs. So this body paragraph 1, these are all the reasons for why cats make good companions. So all this yellow matches up with yellow here. So it starts off with, firstly, people enjoy the companionship of cats. That's the topic sentence. And all the following sentences in yellow are why cats are good companions. So that takes care of yellow. Next is blue. They are civilized members of the household. Secondly, cats are civilized members of the household. And all the blue sentences below it are about why cats are so civilized compared to dogs, especially. The third one is green, and that's they are easy to care for. So this green paragraph, body paragraph number 3, so even though it's body paragraph number 3, it's our 4th paragraph because our introductory paragraph is the first one. But green is all about why cats are easy to care for as pets. So think of this as your topic sentence, your supporting details, and then finally, instead of a concluding sentence, there's a concluding paragraph. This is where we review all the things that we've mentioned throughout the article, like how they're low maintenance, they're easy to care for, they're civilized, and they're just overall good companions. So this paragraph is essentially a review for your whole essay. So you're not bringing up new information here, but you're summarizing in your conclusion what you're talking about and restating your thesis. Remember, in purple here is what you're trying to prove to your reader. Why cats make good house pets. Or in your essay, why Jimmy Comes Home was or wasn't a good story. You choose what it is based on your experience reading it. And you won't know until you actually read the story. So that's an example, and it's available right here. Now, your essay outline, I've actually given you guys a lot of sentences that you don't need to write. I've given you a topic sentence, your thesis, You just choose one. Based on my reading of this novel, I believe that Jimmy Comes Home is or is not an enjoyable piece of fiction. You choose which side. If you choose that it is an enjoyable piece of fiction, all your sentences should match why it's a good novel. So that is your thesis. That is what you're trying to prove, that it is or isn't a good novel or an enjoyable novel. So all your information must match what side you pick. If you pick that it is a good novel, you should talk about why it's such a good novel. And don't talk about why it's bad then, unless you're picking that it isn't an enjoyable novel. So just follow the prompts and the samples I provided for your introduction. Next is body paragraph. I want you to talk about the plot. So someone wanted, but so then. You've done this before throughout the whole course. I want you to do it again with Jimmy Comes Home. Next are elements of style. So tell me about the plot, the conflict, the theme, the setting, the atmosphere, all those storytelling elements, but I want you to relate them to Jimmy Comes Home. I've even provided you with a concluding sentence. Next, elements of style. So in terms of writing style, the author demonstrated a lack of, limited, adequate, or extensive knowledge of how to create enjoyable fiction. So I want you to pick one of these 4 levels. If you thought it was a really good novel, you may answer that they were adequate or they had extensive knowledge of how to create enjoyable fiction. And then finally, your conclusion. Just answer these questions in full sentences and create your own concluding sentence. So your first step after reading the book is to complete this outline. And once you do that, then you can turn those ideas into full sentences and paragraphs in this document. This document is what you'll be handing in for your essay. Once you've written your essay, I would like you to complete the editing checklist. So go through this checklist. Make sure you have all these items. You've corrected any spelling or grammar errors. So if red underlines show up, you want to click on them and correct them. So go through this checklist, please, to make sure that you have as few errors as possible. And finally, this is how you'll be marked. So this first row is about how well do you understand the story. Next is how well have you supported your ideas with details and examples. Third row is how clear your ideas are. And finally, fourth row, how well did you go through the writing process? Did you have few errors or did you have many errors that made it very hard to read? So you'll get 20 marks for each row for a total of 80. And these are just the expectations. This is a curriculum that teachers use and we'll be assessing you on. So that's it for the culminating activity. We have just 2 weeks to work on this. So it's really important that I get this in on October, the very last day, that's the Friday. I'm just going to change that date. So October 30th is the magic date. All your semester 1 assignments are due on that date, so please plan accordingly. If you follow this timeline, you'll have no problem getting your essay completed, submitted by October 30th. And if you did the other evaluation tests, then congratulations on getting their credit. All right, as usual, I'll be available every afternoon in Google Classroom. Just click the Google Meet link and you can come talk to me, ask me a question, or feel free to drop me an email or call the school itself. All right, folks, thanks for watching and hope you have a good day. Bye.